everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local bantamweight circuit en route to his Octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, a UFC bantamweight division fight. Well, with much fanfare, here he is making his UFC debut. He won his fight with the most important eyes watching on Dana White looking for a fight, and now he gets a shot at the big show. There will be jitters tonight. You got to think for any fighter making his UFC debut, they will experience some nerves. How does he bottle them, prevent the adrenaline dump? Could tell the story as to whether or not his hand is raised tonight. Nonetheless, good to see this man in the UFC where he belongs.
This guy has ridiculously powerful kicks. This is the one thing his opponent needs to absolutely avoid if he hopes to achieve victory in this fight.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and some differences in reach. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Kiev, Ukraine, Baz. And now introducing his opponent. Are you ready?
Well, it's always been a huge market for the MMA leader, and we are always glad to come back. They have rolled out the welcome mat tonight as we get underway from the O2 Arena here in London, England. All right, so here we go with round 1. This is his UFC debut. Many of you saw his last fight on Dana White looking for a fight, and certainly got it done that night with flying colors. Now, we'll see if his game translates to the big show. The fights get bigger, the spotlight gets bigger. Prevailing wisdom is this young man can handle it. So unguarded right into the pocket, and as such, he leans right into that uppercut, left the head wide open, and I'm not sure how many more of those, Joe, he's going to be able to take. Let's see if he gets the hands up, tries to circle out, and get that head off the
He tagged him with the right hand. He's back to his feet, but he's hurt. Caught him with a punch. Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. Lands the double jab. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, he established the jab early and going right back to the well here. That strike will count.
Blocking all the shots coming towards his head. He got tagged there. And he lands it to the leg.
Oh, he found the target there, Joe. Nice punch. And he connects there.
Good combination so far from both men.
Lands an outside leg kick of his own.
Clean, hard shot to the head with that hook. He's feinting with the punch. Missed the mark.
Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Try to establish that jab. Oh, leg kick is good.
Beautiful inside leg kick. He just tagged him with that uppercut. He's got to be careful not to run into things, though.
Oh, continues to land those jabs at will. Nice way to keep the opponent at distance. And he connects there. Wow.
He's trying to hang on.
Gets up again here,
Oh,
but...
tags him to the left.
Oh!
That one dropped him. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. He tagged him again. What a fight.
Almost like smooth move to drop.
Okay, you're okay. Great job. Listen. All right, hey, here you go. Come on. All right, hey. It happens.
And here's a big shot that almost ends this fight.
Ariane Celeste is holding it down. Second round underway.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage.
Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that
Oh,
weapon.
he got tagged. He's in big, big trouble here.
Unbelievable.
Back up.
Big left.
Oh, very nice.
And now starting to snap off that jab. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh!
Oh, he got clipped there. He got hurt. Oh, he nailed him.
He's out.
He's out. Beautiful, accurate uppercut that got him the win.
Yeah, Joe, beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight.
We can see it from another angle here. Here's the huge uppercut that lands right on the money and ends this fight. Here we see it again. Boom.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights.